test just in case. Better, worse. Okay. Hello, friends and enemies on the internet. Today is Abyss Reset, so let's do that first. Afterwards, I'm planning to do Arle story quest. So let's battle through the abyss. I'm full of dog hair and cat hair. I should probably clean up my clothes. This is the new area OS vaporizes. Enhanced, not that it really matters. But I get to play Arle more now, so let's see, where is she? Sure, let's do vape. The other side, we could do... No, that's sure. Why not? Let's take some gross. Just double checking. I think I can make the music a bit louder. Nope. YouTube seems to be working as well. Okay, let's just... Yeah. Not that it matters here.
Transfixed. One with nature. Clouds high. The birds come. Game's up. Time's over. Everybody stand back.
They're all dead anyway. I don't need to charge them. Yeah, this is so slow.
Finally,
Make chat a little bit smaller. Okay, that's better.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo! My guiding stars! Cole, learn to stand clear! Animal hypostation!
I think 2 crosses on TTDs, that's not ideal, it's fine.
The time
Buffing his attack, chat. Yeah, the music could be a little bit louder still. Usually it's way too loud if I have it at full volume.
overruled. Into the wind.
Get over here.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my
Teamwork is dreamwork!
busted. Here comes the catch.
Where are the rest? Here's one. Here's one. Not that did have pyro on it anyway. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine.
Test subject.
Time to shine! Not now. Stars, shine for me.
I went so close for grouping here. I think grouping is a better utility for these low floors anyway. I'm actually not too sure what chamber 12, actually floor 12 has in store. I saw like one of them was like Coppelius, I think. The one with the cryo shield. I think that, yeah, that must be Capellios. Not the same we had last. Sure.
Going in!
Let me do my attacks. Get over here. They don't cooperating. Oops, why am I charge attacking? Let's just... I can't apply power to them anyway, so...
Laid bare.
She does quite a bit forward with her E. Oops. Not that useful because you have to wait like 30 seconds. Otherwise it could be more useful for overworld, I guess. And her charge attack, which goes forward, consumes so much stamina. And you have the same problem with Shangling, you can burn the grass and being annoying. Okay, this is a Hydro first side angle. Shukruza. Sure, let's try full pyro this time. Should be all on this right build, I think. Maybe I messed it up. I will see. If I don't have enough VRR, I will notice for sure.
The night is cold. Stars shine through.
Go Lila.
Swirl, Mark 2.
Bow your head.
Yeah, this stuff dies so quick. I hate that we have to redo it though. Like redo it every...
Wind strike. As one
what is it? Every 2 weeks. I wish it would be like Sarah, I guess. Music is so quiet. I guess I can turn the entire volume up a little bit. Sure, let's go. Oh, hope internet will cooperate today. I never know how internet has in store for me. I also don't really have the option to connect via Ethernet.
Absorption test.
Where's my burst? Here we go.
Animal models.
Goodbye. Will you please group?
Be sanctified.
No, of course not. It's fine. It's fine.
Silence.
Let's just do this, I guess.
An oversight on my...
Animal test 60. My guiding star.
Yeah, that killed it. Ooh. Okay, go Arle! We can funnel into Shangling here. Oh, we're gonna have...
Everybody stand back!
These are the energy suckers. Where's my burst? Oh, it is still. Let's still my burst. Get pyroed. Skill damage. It doesn't matter. I don't need to. I don't need to waste my time deciding here. It really does. No,
Don't be scared.
I think she has that. Yes. I should have switched my. No, it doesn't matter. Zucro's being on TTDS is not great here, but it's fine for these floors anyway. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I can funnel into Chun-Li, which is nice.
Teamwork is strength! Clouds high. The bird...
She flying. Yeah, it kind of takes the input you had last and just holds it, I guess. We need to be a bit careful here to cry. Oh, they did change floor 11 as well. We have... Yeah, let's do... I think this is a hydro second chamber angle. We could do Venti. No, I'm not doing Venti. I'm not playing Venti anymore. Maybe I will for some special stuff, but I think we're going through Pyro again. Sure, let's go. I will need to double check Xiangling's RDs before I do floor 12 though. Ooh, these are good cards. I'm feeling talkative today.
One with nature.
I'm finally feeling a bit better.
Stand back. Let's light it up.
Had to take a little break from streaming and stuff, but I'm feeling much better now, so. Plus stuff is I have now a lot of content. I will need to finish some Star stuff in the next few days. It is stuff dies so quickly.
Everlasting as the moon.
I love her eyes so much.
The wind knows.
Teamwork is dreamwork. At the frying pan, into the
Go!
Clouds high. The birds call.
The birds call! Music is so calming. Would be nice to like fall asleep or
Let my name
meditate or something too.
Stars
Heck yes.
shine for me. Animal test 6308. Enhanced plan of
I hope I'll be able to freeze them Yarash. That will help with this. Not that I need any
The time's begging.
buffing here, to be honest. Maybe let him take care of it on his own. What's my
the world.
energy?
The night is cold. Don't be scared. Animal hypostasis.
Goodbye. Yeah, that's very easy. Skill damage. It still does not matter.
Let's get down to business.
Bundle into Xiangling.
One with nature.
Everybody stand back. You're in toast.
One with wind and cloud.
Go. Yeah, I like the flexibility of her. Very, very useful.
Overruled.
Nova, get them.
Let's light it up.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Eat this.
Clouds high. The birds.
Take this, which has. Ah! Yeah, this is made for Hydro. And the other side for Pyro.
Shine for me. Stand clear.
Shine for me!
Swirl, mark.
Silence!
Goodbye.
Be sanctified.
Go, Krabaletta!
Settle down.
I have not tried Linny Nabis much. I've tried it off camera, off stream. A little bit. And I've mostly been playing arle teams, trying them out last of this, like last minute. She's pretty dang good.
Let the mighty be humble.
I've seen a lot of T-series saying like she's the best or one of the best. She's impressive for sure. She doesn't have quite as much of the comfort as Neuvillette though, so I don't think she will be as... how do you say? Perceived as well as him, because he's so easy to play. But yeah, her top potential looks very good.
Going in. You're in toast.
Come over here.
Wind strike. Witness my wrath.
Oops.
Laid bare.
She's not impressed.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Eat this!
Woo! Sorry, it's so satisfying.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine.
Oh, it's the
Not
rogue
Sorry,
turtles.
shine for me.
They be flying.
Animal test 6308.
Fly over here then. You can angle a little bit outwards, but not that much.
Stand clear.
So I guess against flying stuff,
Be
nobody's not gonna be
sanctified.
top play. Usually they have like special mechanics anyway,
World collide.
where you need to shoot them down.
Stars.
Really large. Okay, this is a bit louder.
Settle
Yes,
down.
it's fine.
Not now. Cole. 9 second animal test 60. Let my name echo in song.
Bow your head.
Yeah, these things you can shoot them down. Or it's fine.
Animal
There's another one? I didn't realize. Where's the other one? Get over here! I don't have archers. Let's just iframe and then shoot up. Heck yeah, it's frozen. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, Kenki. And then again these operatives. Chamber 2 is Couplis. Chamber 3 is Baptist. Okay, Fire Frost. Which one is Fulmination? I need to look this up. This. Here we go, Wiki. I need to figure out which one it is. 4.6. Scroll. Okay, it is. It doesn't show. Let me see. Does it say somewhere? Duration. No comments. I'll figure it out. Capitals and tech. Cycles, cryo, blah blah blah. That's not what I want. Of this version. Which one is the this version? Okay, I'll just figure it out. Okay, it has fire, frost. I think it's electro. Hold on, we can figure this out. Because Chamber 2 has the electro ones. Yeah, I think it's gonna be electro. So Chamber side 1 is gonna be easy pick. I'm gonna try Pure Pyro, I guess. Yeah, let's go Pure Pyro. I wanted to check her Chung's artist list of that. Good effects. Oops! Yeah, that's not good. Sure, we can steal hers, I guess. Let's just double check. No, that's not enough. Okay, let me look it up. What are her artists? Jelly. Here we go. Oh, it's the Petra. Not the Petra Feather, but the Petra. Is it this one? Anti-recharge. Yeah, we're gonna steal his. I'm not gonna use him anyway, so it's fine. And then it's gotta be this one as well. Yes. 12.4. No, he does not have all my stuff. Where is it? This one. Pyro. Why is it not on her? Where is it? Here we go. Why is it no one? It doesn't matter, we just 24.9. This is not it either. Sorry, Yelan. Am I gonna use Yelan? Maybe. Yeah, that should be fine. Should be fine. Okay, let me see. I think I'm going to General second side. Hybrid Bloom. Yeah, let me do the Bull Hydro Hybrid Bloom. Like this. Yeah, let's go double Hydro. I should swap my yellow stuff and check my skin show. Just to be sure. Open. Yeah, that's not good. Looking good. I can steal Lilas. This is probably good. Yes, yes, yes. This also means I can swatch her stuff. Oh, she already has Aqua. Now this is good then. Let's try this. Also, I'm gonna record. Should not bother you. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Let me just double check. It's gonna have fire, we're gonna have the Hydro, Frost, we're gonna have the Electro, and Fulmination. We're gonna have the Gentle. I hope that works. Otherwise, I will be suffering. Okay, what do we have?
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Everybody stand back! You're toast!
Wind.
Taking damage, yeah, that's all that.
This is where you fall.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Boba, get them!
One with
Get
nature.
over here.
Clouds high. The birds.
Eat this!
If you kill them fast enough, taking damage does not matter that much. Whew. Okay, let's see.
Let me try.
Oh, how many waves is this gonna be? It's gonna be like a bazillion waves.
Quietly now. These are about to get.
Out of my way! Stand with me! Sharing my knowledge! Yeah, yeah! Everyone hold hands!
Get over here.
Yeah,
You win.
yeah!
Don't.
Witness the power. Busted. Game's up.
Game's up indeed.
Yeah, yeah!
How long is this fight gonna take? But you can see how fast first sight was. It's just like, I'm not used to fighting triple Kenki that fast.
Rain outlines your
These have Hydro-Res, don't they?
quiet. Here comes the catch.
Oh, don't cage me, please. Where is she? Over there. Ah!
Let me lead you first.
I see everything. Make yourself some room.
Yeah, Hyperbloom's not the best here, not gonna lie. But I already had it built, so I decided to go for it anyway. You mean?
Gotcha.
Get with me. Let's leave her alone.
The brain cutter. The game's up.
There we go.
It's over.
Here my
Rain outlines your
Oops.
fate. Busted.
Yeah, let me
Out of my
use
way.
first. Oops, that took too long. Let's retry. Sure, it doesn't really matter that much.
Transfixed. I'm going in. Let's light it up.
As one with wind and cloud.
Whoa! Okay. My bad.
Follow the wind.
Everybody stand back.
You're toast.
Everlasting as the moon. Overrule. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's.
There was a strategy group there, but I forgot. Where's the other one? Here we go. As you can see, that's pretty fast. Given that I don't even properly group them.
I see everything. Make yourself a room.
Witness the power.
Can that do this so fast?
About to get set.
This way. Terrified.
It healed. Oh, it's fine.
Everyone hold hands. Insolent shall be. Temple of Wisdom.
Rain out.
Oh my god! my energy!
Rain cutter. Quiet. Here comes the catch.
Get with me. This is Her Majesty's gift.
Why do you teleport so much?
Witness the power of the horse. Busted.
At least we have Yelan to catch up. Yeah, Hyperbloom not the most fitting here.
I see everything.
Let me lead. Gotcha.
But we got this. Almost a minute
Out of
left.
my way. Make yourself a room.
These are the last. But so many ways.
Please remain.
These are quite tanky as well.
Rain outlines your fate.
At least we hit them now.
Here comes the catch.
This way. Here my
First now. And Shinobu can heal me. Okay, we got it. Whew. This is quite cool. Heck yes, I'll take it.
Nice and spicy. Everybody stand back.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Oh yeah, that was my bad. Need to play better, but this is doable. Whew.
Overruled.
Wind strike!
Going in.
As one with wind and cloud! Witness mine!
Yeah, I need to cut the sword.
Laid bare!
Boba, get them. Everybody stand back.
And burst.
Fallen leaves, adorn
Castle
my...
up.
Teamwork is triple.
Everlasting as the moon!
Overruled.
Whoops. Yeah, I need to learn to actually play this and dodge properly.
Busted. These are about to get sight.
Usually can get away with tanking a little bit. Okay, let's see what's right here.
Rain outlines
There
it.
we go.
Rain.
There's also so many waves, isn't it?
I see everything. Yeah. Carry on.
Where do you think you're?
Reply each to all of them.
Hey.
Maybe versions with this.
No, my soul.
Heck yeah, we're gonna play some version.
Busted. These are about to get sight. Top right there.
What is that? What was that? Leave my shit alone. Yeah, I think version's gonna be better. I don't think Neil will work third chamber though.
Temple of Wisdom.
The gifts of grace.
No, my sword. Rain cutter. These are about to get sight.
I'll settle this. This way. Hey.
Wanna do it? Double damage is probably gonna be better.
Witness power. Gotcha.
And hope find
Game's up.
Where's my birds?
Get with me.
door is opened.
Yeah, okay. Let's do it again.
Nice and spicy. Everybody stand back. You're toast.
Clouds high, birds call!
Commendable.
Yeah. That wasn't me not dodging properly. I also need to have the rotation in my sword. It's a bit more complicated because I don't have the rotation memorized yet. It's I know what to do, it's just not.
Adorn my night!
Yeah. Bad. It's okay. I will be able to do it.
Overruled.
Wind strike!
Teamwork is great. Eat this.
Clouds
It's
high,
been a while since we had companions.
The heart.
Nice and spicy. Everybody stand back. You're toast.
Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud. I must remain calm.
I'm bad. Yeah, this is hard.
I'm going in!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
I need a charge attack.
The hearth!
Maybe I need shield. Maybe I can't do it.
Everybody stand back!
Wind strike! One with wind and cloud!
I hear!
Okay. Pay more attention to the dodges. Pay more attention.
Transfixed!
Oops.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Booba, get them!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
The hearth!
No, I can't do it. Let me get Zhongli instead. Should be doable with Zhongli. Where is he? Top spot. And the other side... Yeah, I'm trying double hydro anyway. Maybe double electro would be good as well. No, double hydro would be better. We have the electro shields. Okay. Let me make a new recording actually. Just so I have everything.
Overruled!
Gather!
Everybody stand
Okay, they
back!
grouped.
Let's do it!
Yeah, there was a strat how to group them, but I were bored. It's been a while.
Witness my rise! Transfixed!
Stabilize.
Actually, let me.
Order guide you.
Ha! I'm smart.
Going in!
And we have Shiny Burst, everything good. Oops, wrong character.
Let me
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cut. Busted. Fingers are about to get sight. Out of my way! Our bond is strong.
Yeah, just wait for a little. Sharing my knowledge.
fall before you. Cut down.
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home.
No.
No, my sword. Let me lead you over. Quiet.
Can you please all stay close together?
Stand with me.
Can you kill these before they shield up? Where's the other one? Where's the other one?
Yeah, the Temple of Wisdom.
This body is a
Okay, we got him.
for you. Witness the power. Fingers are about to
I think I'm faster than last time
Bond is
even.
strong. I'll settle this.
Sharing my knowledge.
Savor the show in peace.
Grow.
Rain cutter. Busted. Here comes the catch.
I see everything.
Yeah, these are quite tanky. And I'm also doing some target damage on top of it.
Witness the power. Gotcha. Fingers are about to get sight.
Dissipate. Just wait for a little.
Woo! Normal check attack damage.
Laid bare.
Nice and spicy.
Solidify.
Teamwork is
I need a quiet petrol set for my shiny. Working on it, on strongboxing it.
Everlasting as the moon.
I'm still taking damage, even if I'm careful.
This is
Oops,
order.
that was a wrong burst. It's fine. It's not a speed run. I can mess up a little bit.
What?
Why do they Boba, get them!
Let's just shield up.
This is
Here we go.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Yeah, much better like this. Goodbye.
Your dues.
The Temple of Wisdom!
Rain outlines your fate. Ring cutter. Busted. Here comes the catch.
Our bond is strong! Out of my way!
Run from death.
Make yourselves a home!
Where do you think you're going? Quietly now.
Need to remember to bring
This way!
Nahida E back to everyone.
I see
If
everything!
someone don't have it yet, yes, now they have it. Okay, I'll put it. Oops, I thought I was out of the circle, but I
Temple
wasn't.
of Wisdom!
goodbye. But we'll meet
Grow, grow,
again.
grow!
Ring cutter. Busted. Here comes the
1
catch.
minute left. That should be quite doable.
May your golden slumber.
Share my knowledge!
Hear the truth.
Everyone hold hands!
Hear the truth indeed.
Of grace.
Let me lead you quietly now. You deserve how to get.
This way! Out of my way!
Shinobi still alive, okay.
Commemorate! Ow! Ouchie!
The name of
The Temple of
Here we
Wisdom!
go, half a minute.
I see everything!
be upon you.
Busted.
Hear ye the word joy. Grace be upon you. Find you. Grace be upon you. And hope.
This is so annoying.
Just wait for you!
Door is opened unto you.
I can do it faster. Yeah.
Solidify.
Going in! Let's light it up! Eat this!
Witness my wrongs. Laid bare.
Gather.
Everybody stand back! You're toast!
Order guide you.
Oh yeah,
Stabilize.
they boss.
Nice and spicy! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Oh my god. Almost got it. I forgot I didn't have shield. In the end.
Transfix.
Boba, get them!
Gather.
I definitely are trying to pick up. Maybe I even have pieces already.
This is where you overruled.
Solidify.
Nice and spicy! I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Go!
This is order.
Panic button.
Gather.
Everybody stand back!
Oops, Will I have enough energy? Really? Here we go. Okay, focus. It's gonna be okay.
Late bear.
Nice and spicy.
Solidify!
Teamwork is dreamwork. Witness my rise. Overruled.
At the right hand.
Gather!
Going in. You're toast.
Stabilize!
Never aborted.
Transfixed. Teamwork is dreamwork. Everlasting as the moon. Late bear.
Gather!
Yeah, this took a little longer. It's fine. We're gonna try this again.
Everyone's hoping. South of who?
Rain outlines your fate. Not good.
I healed shield checks, not gonna lie.
Quietly now.
Okay, we got at least the energy.
Journey ends.
Target practice.
Share my knowledge.
Your sacrifice is
No,
ready.
my sword. Let me lead you up. Gotcha. Where do you think you're done? This way. Out of my way. Goodbye. But we'll meet
Everyone's
again.
hoping. South of who?
Rain outlines your fate. Busted. Game's up. Time's over.
I see everything.
I'll let my guard down. Rain cutter.
Yeah, I need to
Gotcha.
learn to dodge them again.
Here comes the catch.
Set you free. Grace be upon you.
I see everything.
The word joy.
Go, 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 go.
The truth shall set you free.
Everyone's hoping.
And hope
Okay, I got this, I got this.
be upon you. The power
I see everything.
Okay. Whew. Not the best matchup, not gonna lie. Okay. Sure, let's go.
broken frostbite.
Let's light it up.
Solidify.
Going in.
Eat this.
Beating up her colleagues, is she?
Overruled.
Nice and spicy.
Gather.
Teamwork is dream.
Music is so calm.
Transfixed.
At the right hand.
Stabilize.
Going in. Let's light it.
Eat this.
How many more? How many more waves?
Witness my
Yeah, as our burst stuff is only level 6.
Gather.
Everybody stand back.
Lola, get them.
Thank you, shield. Okay, let's see if we have the proper elements here.
I will cleanse.
It is electro,
Rain
yes. Okay.
outlines your fate. Witness the power. Quietly now.
Here we go. Now it's gonna be the most annoying one. There we go. That helped.
Know my soul. I see everything. Let me lead you. Bond is now grow. Minute to minute.
There we go.
Now grow. Get yourself a home. Rain outlines your face.
Stop it!
Gotcha. Game's up. Stand with me.
And we got it. Okay. That was easier than I thought. Okay. For the video, thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you like it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll need to set up, but I'll show you the builds. This is almost correct.
Chivalry will never die.
And then we have
I can't wait any longer.
A walk would be nice.
let's go. Ching shoo. I like this outfit. Maybe if he had this from the beginning, I wouldn't have mistaken him for a girl at the very beginning of when I started playing. Aqua and or with Shinobu. She had a bit of trouble with that cryo shield, but she did her best. It's good if you can have her burst to begin with. That helps. Arle, as you can see, lots of crit value. Fjords. Still glad, but I'm working on it. Will take some more time. I used all my safe resin. This is like very high ER build. Maybe even I don't think. I think it's. You can also funnel like arle particles into Shangling if you don't want to burst every rotation. Is missing an artifact. Oh, I stole him. It's okay. No, he doesn't have full set. It's okay. It's okay. We still got it. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye. That was for the video. For the stream, please stay. Let me double check everything going fine. Also internet, it has not dropped any frames. Like frame drop, that's like the bad stuff that happens. If the internet is not. I don't think I need this. I don't have any other stuff that should be in one. Oh, we're starting in Poisson. Let's go to Poisson. I'm also getting game music for this one, so hold on a minute.
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Oh, I want to get game music. Okay, I'll need to remember it.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
Ooh, I'm glad it's voiced. I don't have to. Lenny, what's up? Hold on one second. Oh, cold here. Lenny could heat me up with his fire. With his prop arrows. Lenny! What you doing in
One
Poisson?
of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day.
Oh!
I certainly wasn't
I didn't know
expecting
we
it.
were so popular.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson?
Oh my god! Paimon's voice is lower than usual. Ah! Thank you! Thank you, voice actor. Thank you, voice director.
Wait, Paimon's got it! You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
She's much less
Actually,
annoying now.
we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front, so Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Oh, are you under attack?
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth.
The entire
You
House
may
of the
have noticed
Hearth?
Poisson seems a bit more crowded than usual.
I have not noticed anything, but sure.
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on?
It's still high, but it's not quite as ear-splitting high. I am a fan. I have to remember to do this in
well.
to mention this in the surveys they usually do.
Since the two of you are so curious,
Hi!
perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
You scared Paimon half to death.
Hello, father.
You're here.
You know, on second thought, maybe you don't need to know.
Paimon's
Probably
intimidated.
Confidential House of the Heart stuff, right? We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation.
Yeah, it
just now.
sounds like something's going on.
Of course. I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved.
We still have our reservations about your organization.
I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past, and I can't exactly guarantee that we'll remain on good terms in the future.
I like the honesty. I'm down for it. I'm down for
As
it.
for right now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us. in the
Okay, so
past.
we're now friendies.
As for the issue at hand, well,
Friendies. Why
it
did I say
hardly relates
friendies?
to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's
A
an
rumor.
internal matter.
What sort of rumor?
She's not intimidated anymore. She's prying
A
now.
rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
Some sort of ghost story, maybe?
A phantom child? Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House
Is
of
it
the
like her
Hearth.
former friend? The one she killed in the video? Was it her character teaser or something?
So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will.
Exercising.
It shouldn't be much trouble at all.
All in a day's work for the knave.
If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some
Well,
visitors.
they are my friends.
Lenny,
so-
I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to.
Of course, Father.
Goodbye, father. Parents still scared. I couldn't help but feel intimidated during our conversation with the knave. Now that she's gone, I feel like I can finally breathe again. She also suggested that we stick around for a few days. But why?
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings.
Oh! Yeah, we only know the three of you.
You're quite well known in the organization already. A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy.
Okay, well, we did help, I guess.
If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Okay.
All right. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny... Oh, wait a second. For your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
Okay, she switched to food gear
Of
again.
course. During our stay in Poisson, we've been
Poisson.
helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in
Let's go
quite the
fishing.
bounty every day. In fact, today is the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen.
Oh, he can cook?
Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying.
Well, it makes sense. If you need to be out on missions, outdoors and stuff, you should also be able to cook. Okay, let me see. I wanted to have the music. Okay, let's go. I'm stuck. Oops. Okay. Let us show you. Is it... Hello. Let you show me your cooking skills.
We rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
Okay, thanks.
Awesome, thanks! So, where are we off to now?
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies.
Okay.
With this many
Magic
people staying in
pockets.
Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then.
Makes
I
no
should
sense.
probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered. Otherwise, people might start to get antsy.
Okay.
Okay, we'll come with. There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not.
Yep, we count some of your ranks as our enemies and some as our frenemies, to be honest.
But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate.
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
As long as you don't give us Bond of Life. Like these fatui operatives. Is it up or is it down? It's here. Are these the younger ones?
Linny, we're finally here. The
Shop
supplies. I'm assuming you've...
Brought them with me? Yep, here you go. Hello? Something caught your eye?
Is this starstruck?
It's the Traveler in Paimon!
Hi?
No way!
Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
The traveler is here at Paimon. The ever-floating lavender melon that doesn't look like a lavender melon at all.
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
Oh, it's alright! Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of impact, to be honest.
Of course! Father and Linny have told us so much about you.
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far
Whoa.
as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her
I
give.
didn't expect
can imagine,
her to
everyone's been
call
very
straight
curious
up her
about you.
friends.
I heard the Traveler is so strong that she can move a mountain with her bare hands.
We can control some boulders, but that's about it.
I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel de Boer in just 3 days!
Yep, that might actually be lore accurate.
Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard about Paimon?
I thought she was proud of her eating abilities. Mine's also a bit of a stretch.
Oh, wait. When guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right?
Gifts? It's okay.
Oh, we don't need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give to you. Come on, we insist. I can give you some of my new potions.
I'll take
Just
potions.
pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine or actual poison. I've got both.
Yep, the Fatui children are dabbling in poison cooking. I see. Paimon.
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth. He's super good at it. He's never been caught.
Sure, let's learn some more stealth. I'm not good at
Ah,
it.
That's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head-on, but
Yes.
it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right? When it comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go a long way. Trust me, I would know. I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give you some pointers.
Okay, you're still healing.
Wait, when you said gift, I didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics.
She mad.
But those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them? Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll teach them a lesson for you.
Okay. If you ever need to get back at Charlotte for publishing something nasty, we have a way, I guess. I'm joking. I wouldn't want to harm Charlotte. She's precious. Even though she can be a bit annoying.
Alright, Fold, Selwar. I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts.
Yeah, that counts a lot.
You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
I like to see this side of him. I mean, he's very close with his sister, of course, but being this older brotherly is very endearing. I like this.
Really?
We definitely feel the love.
Awesome! It's been so long since we've had guests to play with. If there's anything you need, just let us know. Yeah, especially if it's poison or something.
She's very insistent.
All sorts of potions for that.
Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Crowd. Bye.
Lenny, about all that poison and stealth tactics talk just now.
I think Paimon's learning what the House of Hearth is really about.
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth. When
Thought so.
Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets, just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family.
I was always kind to my pets, but never like this.
Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions.
I noticed.
Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one.
Sounds like you have your work cut out for you.
Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions. I know
see.
you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions.
That's an
Things
interesting...
like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all.
It's a really interesting look into the inner workings and kind of topics that come with being in the House of the Hearth. We never really knew much about it till now. It's Yalan over there.
Filial, supplies are here.
Thanks. And who are these two? Outsiders?
You could say so.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Hi!
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about.
Nantay!
It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
True and tested.
We're making our way all across to that.
Oh, good for you.
Filial.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you
Yep,
seen the
we've
new opera
explored
that
every
started
nook and
running
cranny.
recently? I think it's called... The 4,000 Thieves?
That sounds like a lot.
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
I wonder if it's gonna be lore relevant.
Oh, and there's the Blind
Actually-
Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction. Seems
Audience
pretty
interaction?
interesting.
Hold on, let me adjust this. Okay, focus.
After this mission is over, I think I'll go get a manicure.
Okay, she can be a fauteuil, but she's still womanly in the end.
Maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how
Dye
much
it
it'll
green.
cost.
I can vouch for it.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
Don't call the other weird. That's rude.
I heard that.
Oh! Oops.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others. Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now.
Crazies? Whoa.
I'm sure they just
Don't be
can't
rude.
wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
That's enough, Filial.
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
I wonder if it's gonna be relevant later.
Well, that's it for the supplies.
He seems
We should
down.
probably head back as well.
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on here.
We should observe for now. It's better not to pry.
You're right. We're only here as guests after all. Oh, Linny's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
I'll just use Yaran's because it's fine. Or is it a little lower? Yeah, it's lower.
Take it easy.
Yara's for
So, what do you think of the
Genshin
members
will
you've
always
met
confuse
so
me.
far?
They've certainly got a lot of personality.
Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's
Makes
one
sense.
thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind.
Yep, I noticed.
Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Let's get cooking!
Of course!
Then let's head out and... Uh-huh? Fremine? What are you doing here?
Fixing stuff.
Well,
Remini, nice to see you again!
you too. I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth. Welcome.
You heard right.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in Paimon.
I do not remember, but sure, let's go.
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon is drooling already.
I wonder if there's any kind of food Paimon doesn't like.
Were you looking for
That would
something
be
just now, Fremine?
interesting.
Maybe I can help.
It's nothing.
He's definitely hiding
I
something.
just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
He's sneaky.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water. And some clean
Is he
cloth,
hiding some
if
one?
possible.
Mayhaps?
No problem. Give me a second here. Food.
I think he's hiding someone.
water.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware.
Yep.
And you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
Sounds like in character from him to catch onto this, but I wasn't expecting it to. Usually these kinds of hints go unnoticed by the actual characters in the game and just for us to play it. So this is interesting. Smart.
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night.
He's not very good at lying, is he?
Could be because I'm growing, you know? And
Fremine,
Yeah, he knows his brother.
you remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work. Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Yeah, that sounds out of character.
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
Whoa, Paimon having some social understanding? They really changed her up, didn't they?
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
Yes. Just follow me.
Are we going as well? I think we are. Here. Further up. Quest area reached. Here. Oh, hi. Yeah, that's the girl from the
You're
trailer.
back. Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
This is question mark. What was her
Hello,
name again?
my name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
Hi, Linny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth.
Yeah, that's the girl.
Just like you. You can call me Clairvy.
Oh yeah, Clairvy. Clairvy? Clairvy? Clairvy.
Clairvy?
Familiar?
It's nice to meet you. Does that name ring any bells, Linny?
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in.
Some kind of flower pendant?
She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been keeping her hidden.
For how long?
About half a month now.
Oh.
So ever since we got to Poisson, then. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Oh.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished. You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why
You
are
must
you
have a
doing
good
this?
reason.
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that. Linny, don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect, and not a single person was there to help him.
How's that roll?
That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life. That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices, it's happened many times in the House of the Hearth.
She is the
I'm
ghost.
sure you've noticed.
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Seems so.
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility.
Why are you hiding her though?
If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family.
I think I understand, yeah. How's the nigga react?
I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
Truth.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father.
He's really torn.
But I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
Let's go talk it over. So, Clairvy, are you a ghost? Is that rude to ask?
Those two sure care a lot about each other.
You're not worried at all?
Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off.
There was some tension,
No
yeah,
way.
but
They have a really deep bond.
they really care about each
Tell
other.
right
Yeah, I
away,
can tell
'cause
as well.
I also have a friend like that.
Oh no.
I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
What do you mean?
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Oh, that's really foreboding.
I'm sorry, Lenny. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I, for one, wish you did.
He has a point.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
That was really a sad story as well.
Lenny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood. You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone. Not if I can help it.
I'm sorry, it just hit me. I like the emotion in his voice. It really conveys it very well.
Oh, looks like things are getting kind of heated between Linny and Fremine. Maybe we should go check on them. Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes away.
Sure, okay, that's what's going on.
Hey, you two! Hope we... Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything alright?
Oh.
Everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
Paimon's really more socially adept today.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
But sometimes having guests around can come in handy.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
We are an outside force.
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
I think it'll be better if you stick around.
I... just... Thank you. I was really hoping to keep you out.
I'm really curious how it's gonna end up as
But
well,
even
so
if I
I
could
guess
think of
it
some
would
other
be
reason
true
to
for
turn you
Traveler as
away,
well.
I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Oh, calm down. It's gonna be okay.
Me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down.
Sure, let's go for it.
That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
Oh, very resourceful.
And nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but after some time, she just reappeared.
I don't think she's a classical ghost. There's something else going on here.
She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
Oh.
I don't know much about spirits. Do you two have any
the
ideas?
ghosts we encountered were very different.
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish
She's
before
so
they die,
uncannily
they'll let go
useful
whatever's keeping
today.
them here and return to the ley lines. It's just
she's
that
like a ley
Paimon doesn't
line.
really remember where she heard that, so guaranteed to work or anything.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first, Fremine, I need you to promise me something.
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved. Can you do that for me?
Of course. I promise.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Boom. We don't get to see the fist bump.
I swear.
Oh. Wait. Lynette? Hold on. Where did you come from? She is not pleased.
Whoa!
Lynette!
You scare me.
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister?
I think she heard it. Yeah, no.
And, when exactly did you get here?
Oops.
You're an idiot, brother. And you too, Fremine. You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Fremine.
I really love her today. Oh my god. She's so not pleased.
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out, you were just hiding her.
Oh, you have seen her before?
I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in.
Well, I guess we're
If you don't
5
agree,
now.
I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette.
Nope, she
Well,
isn't.
I guess we're all in this together then. After we talk to Clairvy, we'll figure out our next move.
Oops.
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
Let's go. Where are we going? Clary, what's your wish? Oh, food.
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys. She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
Well, she's a spirit.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all. Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just
It
as
is very
confused as we
confusing.
are. Or
I don't think she's like the typical Leyland
maybe
thing.
she couldn't understand the question at all.
But then on Tsurumi Island we also had this very weird where we actually saw the characters, so maybe it's a special case as well.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy. Hello.
Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
That's a good question.
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place. The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be.
Ooh. Is this about current day or is this about the past? Or are there more ghosts like her? Also, this is slightly jiggling and it's chittering and it's oh, okay.
In this house, some people are family and other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster. Unless it's the roster of people who've been executed.
Yeah, I think this is past day and not current day. But I guess we'll figure out as we go.
Wait, does that mean the name?
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry. She's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
Is Perry... I think that must be... Child Arle.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy, Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster. But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine.
What's in my hair? This is not my hair. Oh. Let me see if I can untangle it while I continue.
Maybe we should try a different approach.
Sure, let's go with the wish.
Clairvy, do you have a wish?
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles.
He's very good at this.
And your wish is...
Huh? Where's she going?
To go outside.
Outside? Outside of what?
Where the sun can find me.
That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough.
Yeah. I think we're learning a lot about...
Darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Things can't be... What did she mean by that? Things can't be that simple.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about, and see if her name is on it.
Makes sense.
Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What should we do?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. I don't want to drag you in too deep. It's too risky.
Can we come with one of you?
Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while. You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
I'll just ignore my hair.
Ah, Paimon gets it. You want us to distract her.
How should I contact you?
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong.
Sure, let's go.
Of course, that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact.
I will only draw
We'll
attention.
reconvene here tonight after all's said and done.
Okay.
If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line.
Okay, how kind of you. Be careful. Okay, we're
You
gonna
too.
have a chat with Arle.
Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
Okay, let's get beachy.
I really
Where's the
hope
music?
this goes well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
Okay, you all do your things. And we go have a chat with Arle. Let's TP. Oh, I should use my wrestling. Let me switch team. What do you mean? I have a... Yeah, sure, let's go.
Behold,
I'm preparing for the
Prinzessin
fight.
der Verurteilung.
At some point we're gonna have to fight her, but let me
Let
just
the wind lead.
have some good team for that. The drawback is that I don't have Yella now to run around. Sure. It's gonna be good. Good enough. Oh, I didn't expect you.
It's the knave and child. Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
That's the last thing we heard.
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
Oh, coughing. They wouldn't put in coughing for just no reason, so there needs to
I
be
was
something
unconscious
about
for
it.
quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya, and well, I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back
sounds
on
in
my own.
character, yes, but maybe not a very good idea.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left. I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
I wonder if we'll meet her within this story quest.
Oh, okay. So, have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape.
That's one way to say it.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found.
Okay, so you're gonna create a situation where she would feel a need to meet with you. Is that what's gonna happen?
But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
I agree.
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you.
Oh.
Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery.
Interesting.
And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Interesting.
Project Stuja?
Ooh. She knows.
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrader's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer. Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better.
I don't think this is gonna
happen.
happen.
You go all out?
I don't think it's gonna happen.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well. Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries...
Yeah, what's with the chittering?
What a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, she's so... sweet, sour. How do you say that?
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
just casually trash-talking their colleagues behind their backs?
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Hi, you want to be friends?
Well, we just...
wanted to learn more about you.
Right! We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you!
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Don't want to be friendsies.
Oh, well, you see? There's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. at least tell us something a little extra, like...
Oh.
Why do you call yourself father?
Oh, I want to see her reaction for that.
Huh, good question. I'd also like to know.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that.
She's
now,
not having any of it. Woo!
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, don't go!
Oh no. If the knave leaves right now, she's sure to run into Lenny and Clovey. Should I release the bird Lenny gave us? No, we should try to get her talking about something else first. What does the organization mean to you?
I'd also like to hear the answer to this.
Child being like, me too, me too!
I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser, which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
Yeah.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard.
Ooh. He has partial info on it. That's gonna be interesting.
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
The rooster? I don't know who that is. The knave betrayed the House of the Hearth? So, does that mean what Clarice said was true? Does the knave really treat her children like test subjects?
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Let's see what we get to hear.
Well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
Oh, that is some heavy allegations. Why would he just tell part of the story? Or does he not know all of the story? Or is this deliberate? I don't know.
I see.
Oh, based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
She doesn't seem very bothered by it. But then she's probably expert liar, you know.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue.
Okay. Traveler slightly shocked. But
Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved, but I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous.
Okay. She likes lying by framing, I guess.
Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Not attributing too much to these labels.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all?
So she isn't native here?
The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth.
Yeah.
Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
Curiosity, check. Distracting you? I'm not sure if it was enough already. So much for learning anything about her betrayal. She probably only revealed that to others' secret in order to change the subject. It seems like she's trying to avoid talking about her past.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Yeah, she did a lot for her children.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Okay, I see.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention.
Oh no, he's not gonna is he gonna spoil everything?
I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Interesting.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so
Okay, we're getting some
friendly.
info.
The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
Oh, is that what happened?
They were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Yeah, but they do put themselves into danger frequently, so maybe it's not
Having
that
a
good.
lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand.
I like how they can bond about their love for children as well.
Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Oops!
Okay. I get the picture.
As the conversation shifts to the topic of Tonya and Tusser, oh my god. You find yourself grateful to child for buying you more time.
Well, would you look at the time? I should probably get going. Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
Yeah, they're really playing up the coughing every time he talks about fighting and getting stronger.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna keel over.
I'm inclined to agree with Paimon for once.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
Yeah, these two get along well, but it sounds like they don't have the highest of regard for all their colleagues.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
She's getting suspicious.
Oh,
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit.
Okay.
I have some things to think about. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
Thanks for the combo. It was not very enlightening.
Until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
She is suspecting you because you're a little bit bad at lying.
Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
I could have just teleported. It's fine. Oh no, there's a fly. It's gonna be fly season soon again. I know it. Oops. Oops. Crap. It's okay. Yeah, there's a cat. Return to Poisson. Okay, let's see what's going on.
Lenny, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Clairvy can't go into the sunlight.
What do you mean?
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished.
I see.
I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Interesting. So she's spawned by like
Maybe
past rules.
she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
Not sure if pushing works on a non-corporal being.
Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
We can each take a section. Here.
Let's go. How did you
La
find the list so
Pouillade,
easy?
Landois, Chambel,
That's a lot of
Horaire.
names. Horaire, Landois, La Pouillade, Giambel. I'm trying to pronounce in French.
Oh, yikes. That Aurore guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
I mean, I know it's a joke, but still,
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended.
Okay.
It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him.
So maybe it is.
Well,
still current day.
I never saw him again after that.
Wait, so that means the knave,
It's possible.
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house.
You can't leave.
Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, you pay with your life.
That seems pretty harsh, yeah. So now I've just heard this sense over the group.
Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years.
5 years, that's not a lot.
Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Sorry. I was thinking about something. I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little...
Something's
strange.
going on. Strange. What do you mean?
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past, times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filiol are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their, interests seem to be pretty different as well.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire
Yeah,
to stay.
that's to be expected. I agree with him here.
As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui.
I know that.
And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for.
Yeah, I understand.
Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house,
you can't leave.
most people would never say that out loud.
So you wouldn't know if that was a desire from someone in the house.
People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filiol and Nantoy, on the other hand...
Oh, I'm gonna have a hard time remembering
they
all
aren't
these
quite
names.
as enthusiastic.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark
She would
about
know.
any of this.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately.
Okay.
Filiol and the others, It seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something. I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clairvy.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
Yeah, I think she's really talking about the past. But there's still some things that persist, like the rule that you can't leave. So, yeah, Lumine's looking very angry.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't
Oh,
it?
you're talking about that again?
Whoa. Hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details
Oh,
either.
I didn't expect that.
I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together. Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future. Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Honor? Honor?
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
Yeah, it doesn't seem very
Key
pleased.
role is just another way of saying dangerous role.
Yeah.
To us, the
Thought
whole
so.
thing is an inconvenience.
Oof.
Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse.
Of course.
Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding.
Okay, so it's not like risking their lives totally unreasonable and stuff.
It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process.
Never mind.
Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
I see. So maybe they have some doubts about Arle as well. Looks like the Fatui are plotting something big, but given how little Linny and the others seem to know about it, I probably won't be able to learn much. I should keep a sharp eye out during the future dealings with the Fatui to see what I can learn.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside.
It seems very important.
This has to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier. Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying. And that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal.
Yeah, but it's not as easy.
But it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filiol and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
So, what do you plan to do about it?
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
Can we help?
You're right. Even if we confront Filiol and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clairvy for now.
Okay, can we do something?
Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. We'll try again first thing tomorrow. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filiol and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret.
I'm not sure if Fremine can do much.
Good work
I guess
today,
he can
everyone.
keep out an eye for sure.
Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, that was a very, what do you say, sobering conversation. 11 meters. What? Oh, house. I see. Rest. I get it. Mind races Ross or the sun.
Oh, I'm always looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all. Hey, you don't think the Knave Crave will be too angry with Lemon and everyone if he finds out about all this, do you?
From the like preview and stuff.
She's even scarier
From the
when she
what was it, live
smiles.
stream?
If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
Sure will protect you. You can't just hide behind me.
Trust is effort, Traveler.
Where's she going?
Look over there!
Oh no. Clary?
Quick, let's catch up with her before anyone sees.
Yeah. What you doing? You're putting them all in danger. Oh.
Over there!
She fast. Gosh darn. Okay, that seems more like the ghostly though.
Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast.
Yep, that seems similar. Stamina. Maybe I could use the cannon over there. Water cannon. Where's she?
Oh, look! She stopped!
Yo, what's up? You can't just go sneaking around like this. Come on. Hey,
Clairvy!
don't be that loud.
I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
Window?
If only I could have more than this.
It's confusing.
You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right?
Please,
What's she on about?
help us get on the same page here, Clairvy. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision. Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. Including me.
She's talking about past day, but I think to a certain degree, to difficulty, it's still true.
As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. You're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death. I've seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough.
You're saying the knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross.
But Paimon is of course talking about current day, so...
I knew you wouldn't believe me. Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother.
They're gonna catch on now.
Mother?
But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again. If only Perry were here, she'd understand.
Perry. There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
I'm not sure either.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a
Yeah,
little
maybe we'll
longer.
figure out some more. Yeah, this is like two conversations going on. One for current day and one that like she frames it. She has like the viewpoint from past day, what her experiences are, and Crow and Paimon are like in current day. And I wonder how long it's gonna take until they
She
figure out.
looks so young, but it seems like she's been through a lot.
It's getting windy. I should close the window.
Yeah, what about the window?
Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret?
Oh, I know
I
that
heard
was also in
that if you
the
look up at the night
video
sky in
live.
Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
I'd love to see it.
Harry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together.
Yeah, that was also in the video, I think, yeah.
But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot. I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought.
No, don't go.
She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her. What should I do?
Go back to sleep. I'm not sure that's gonna be an option, though. After some times, Clary seems to come back to herself.
My mom really doesn't understand what's going on with her. Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
Well, at least they didn't get caught. They're gonna get caught, of course. They're gonna
Alright, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
I have a question.
Oh? What is it?
Have the knave and the doctor ever worked together?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran into Clairvy last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
I'm inclined to agree with Paimon. I didn't think this would happen, but I'm agreeing with Paimon for the second time today.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him.
Yeah, it doesn't seem on brand.
We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership. I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth. Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
So maybe this is some truth in that.
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clairvy was talking about?
Maybe Clary is the secret experiment. I'm just guessing here.
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The Doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together.
So it's not like what Clary described.
The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clary referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
I noticed that too. They have some, well, integrity, I guess, that the other Fatui seem to lack, let's say.
Alright, that's good to hear at least.
And we can trust them.
Clairvy seems to think the knave and the doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clairvy is lying either. The easiest
She's
thing
telling
to do
her
would be just ask the knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Let's focus on the plan for now.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be counting on you to distract her.
Okay.
Lynette, you're with me. Fremine, you know what to do. Be on your guard, everyone.
I think she already suspects us. Paimon's not very good at being sneaky.
Let's get to it.
Okay, let me TP again. Okay, let me see where the cannon brings me. I'm curious if this is actually faster. This thing. Yes, it is. I never knew. Are we fishing today? It's like next to the fishing spot. Hi.
It's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
No.
A little.
I was being honest for once.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles.
Oh, do you want us to talk about it?
So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions?
Yeah, she suspects us. I have a feeling she's gonna ask the hard questions now.
Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
Oh yeah, she knows. She knows for sure.
Us? Distract you? A good one. But no, we were just here for a chat.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere?
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming
Yeah,
children.
she knows.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
So, you know everything then?
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient.
Does she actually know it, or does she have, like, the other children that are maybe trying to escape in mind? I think she knows it, but what if she doesn't, and now we tell her something that we shouldn't, because she did have something else in mind?
Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia.
Okay, let's go.
Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Release the bird, release the bird.
She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch
Yeah.
to say she was threatening us just now.
We should release the pigeon that Lenny gave us. Goodbye, pigeon.
Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time.
Also, wasn't actually Lumin's hand. It looked like Aether's hand.
Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia.
No, I
Paimon
think it
doesn't
was
wanna
actually
find out what
hers.
happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
We really don't have any other options.
Okay, then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting. It seems like Linny and the others are on thin ice, so let's do our best to not get them in any more trouble.
Okay, let's go. Follow the knave to the Court of Fontaine. That's gonna be the boss location, isn't it?
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait.
Pleasant.
I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's
He really
development.
does care about them a lot.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine, although there's that situation with Filion
Oh,
and
so
Toy
she's
as well.
talking about everything. Okay, she knows everything.
Appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
Oh no, this is gonna be hard.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
It's gonna be tough.
Don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most.
Okay, that's gonna be really hard. Is she gonna change her mind if we win? They're not gonna kill the playable characters, are they?
Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them.
There's really no other way to solve the issue?
I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives.
Okay. Maybe not the others
As for
then.
Filion and Toy and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do. They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
So that principle still holds true to this day. I'm not sure about all the other stuff. Like the experience in the doctor doesn't seem to be current day stuff.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer.
But it's not gonna change their ultimate fate.
If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost.
Oh.
In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't
Okay,
prove.
so she does have some leniency.
If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe.
She's very principled in not a necessarily good way. But she does have a care for the children. It's a deal then.
Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time.
Whoops, that didn't work.
It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it. Permanently.
She has a cage. The cage. It reminds me of Unknown God for some reason. It's not like exactly. There's also like the X's from her eyes and stuff. But like the ability to trap something. That's it. Yeah, the ability to trap something and have like these construct thingies. The Unknown God had all these. It wasn't like this shape. It was actually cubes, wasn't it? Like dark, but it had like this black and red color scheme. So it is like vaguely similar, but
Wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned.
I don't think we have a choice here,
well,
so let's go.
Time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
What's gonna be this meeting? Is it gonna be with the other Fatui? Why would they be here? No, it's probably not Fatui. That would make sense for the location. It would... Is it gonna be with Neuvillette? How do I get there? Here. Oops. Yep.
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette. I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
Even when saying praise, she still stands so cool. Like, I don't really care about this at all. I just want to get to the point, but I'm exchanging pleasantries like a proper Fontanian.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect.
Proper as always.
Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis.
He's not very pleased to see her.
I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit...
Get to the point, Fatui. I don't trust you.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go.
Interesting.
It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal.
So we're not gonna...
Please review it at your
get
leisure,
privy.
Monsieur.
We're not gonna get info on the plan. Whatever this is going on. I also noticed the grey-haired characters are strong in the game. I don't know why, but this is not true for everyone. Like, you could argue Chongyun has grey hair. It's more blue, but he's not that strong. Paimon is also OP, of course. Okay, let's see. Why is it so quiet? What's the new music?
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette. So allow me to use water as an analogy.
It's gonna be interesting.
A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean.
Yes, reach its goal.
Of
reach
course,
its destination.
objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind.
This is about like people dying, she having to kill people.
Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination.
Yeah, I'm not sure what she's getting at.
Like a
for this.
field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Yeah, I have no idea what she's wanting to say about that. I'm not sure if my theory earlier was accurate.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Not really.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
He gets it.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
Interesting. Still no idea what's going on. Maybe someone smarter can figure it out.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
What's in for me, basically?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
Okay. Interesting.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Ooh, yeah, he is not very fond of the Fatui. I can see it. Tartuffe. Yeah.
Tartuffe.
Explains his...
Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing.
No idea what's going on. Nope, nope. Oops. Haven't warmed my cup in a while. Okay, let's focus on this. She's like, nah. Baseless allegations.
Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
You choose your words carefully indeed.
As do you.
In that case, I'm inclined to accept your proposal.
Okay, that's gonna be
My
interesting.
thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting?
Yeah, that was very interesting. The way they choose their words is very deliberate. And they seem both highly skilled in diplomacy and speaking in analogies and stuff.
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
Well, that was interesting, even though we didn't learn that much. I really like to see the interaction, though. List par la Memoria. Leave. Walking.
So, what exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Yep. It's...
Winnie, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay.
I'm sure we're gonna learn it. They took way too long for this to be not important to the plot at all. Like, it's gonna be.
Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your tiki cap on, don't you, Traveler?
Oh, do we have to do the... The knave may seem relaxed, but she didn't seem to be choking earlier when she said those who betray the organization must pay with their lives. I think she's serious about punishing those kids. How should we stop her? No. There's something else we should figure out first. While we were talking in front of the Palimormonia, she mentions Clairvy's name. Does that mean she knew where Clairvy was the entire time? Maybe she even anticipated how Linny and the others were going to act. Oh. Who's this?
Oh, shoot. Are you alright? Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
Hold on a second. Is that one of the people on the list? My bad.
Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
He looks kind of familiar from some reason. He's one of the list, yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway.
Okay, let's have a free paper. Stop
It's
arguing
my
about
fault,
it.
really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
Yeah, I'm sure just one
What's
of the
going
list.
on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident.
Has she a way to
I
wipe
should
their
probably
memory?
get going, actually, so...
Is that's double happening? Does she have like figured out a way, or the doctor maybe has figured out a way how to wipe someone's memory? Current theory. Put a pin on that.
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora, it's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers. Here. Your payment.
Oh! Thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself. Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye!
Okay, so that was the one that wanted to find love.
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Yes, newspaper gonna be important. I don't think so, because I think the interaction was important, but maybe there's something in there as well.
Actually, why don't we stick around for a little longer?
Paimon has an idea.
Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
Was there some hidden exchange between Traveler and Paimon we didn't see? Looks like Paimon's trying to buy some more time. If we head back now, I doubt Linny and the others will have made any progress. What should we do?
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless.
She's seen right through her. Of course she has.
I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time.
Oh?
I just have one
You want
condition.
a favor from us?
If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Clairvy, are you not? And my relationship to her.
Yep.
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
Probably not the bad, but...
You
Okay.
overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
Yep, she knows us.
Then what do you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
Your condition. Let's hear it.
Wonderful. Here it is. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
I didn't expect that. I didn't expect like this to run some errands or some intel or something. She wants us just to do what's in our best conscience, I guess.
Okay, sounds normal enough. But what do you mean, when the time
It's gonna be
comes?
very clear when
is
it
that
happens, I'm
supposed to
sure.
be?
That is for you to decide.
We accept your condition.
Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Paimon's awfully, like, seems like an actual person, I want to say. Having her own considerations. Having her own inner thoughts. Having a voice that's not freaking shish, how do you say? Screaming my eardrums into 2 pieces all the time. Let's see, what's this? Okay, there's a lot of these here. Okay, let's go. Oh, I'm gonna be too close to the edge. No, it's fine, it's fine. It's not quite time for the boss fight yet. I wonder what's going on there. We're a bit close to the edge now. Is there gonna be any of these 3 operatives? I feel like that's their usual area where they show up.
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of
Is
rubble.
that where the House of the Hearth used to be?
No one comes here anymore. Nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It was before I became a Harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
I didn't expect her to be so honest,
You were
honestly.
the one that killed Clairvy?
Why?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning. Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was the knave at that time.
Crucibina.
And the House of the Hearth was
I
under
wonder,
her
what does that
control.
mean? That's gotta be one of
She
the
was
Italian
Clairvy's
names
mother
as well.
by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house. Clairvy was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory. Yeah, the impression I had from the video was that, like, they have to fight each other and only one is gonna survive in the end, and that one is gonna be some important figure in the Fatui. Maybe it's a bit different.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Tevat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge. Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title.
Okay. What a cruel way.
It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well...
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be
they
the
still
doctor
served a
part,
purpose.
isn't it?
They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
How cruel. Ooh.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened,
I
right?
doubt it.
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother.
How
prove that she
very
treated all her
calculated as
children
well.
equally. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated
Yeah, well,
into
it's
the
very
illusion of
hard not to be
happiness
indoctrinated
Crucibina
if you're a
created.
freaking child.
Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Peruere. Harry?
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now.
She seems very hesitant. But yeah, we know that it's just actually her.
Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end.
Very calculated as well.
Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the
Makes
truth.
sense.
Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over.
Yes.
She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose
all
the
the
truth.
methods she could come up with.
But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The
Very
only thing that kept her
impressive.
going was her strength of will.
Not many children would actually go through with that.
Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night.
Yeah, that was the thing she mentioned.
She and Peruere would look out at the moon together.
The moon is very
Her
connected
face
to
longing
Arle.
for freedom shining in
Maybe
her
that's
eyes.
why.
But one day that light simply vanished.
The moon vanished?
Oh no. What happened?
They closed the windows.
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself.
The boy she says mother is like very... You know that she hates her.
Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an
I didn't expect that.
unimaginable amount of power.
She seemed to be
Trying to
like...
kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success. Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross. If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
Death.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free.
Oh my god.
It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Peruere end her life.
Look at the fingers. They are black, but they're not as black as current day Arle. Interesting detail. I'm not sure if you know the lore relevance. It's like we don't know exactly what it is, but it is reminiscent of what's his name, the Hilichurl.
From that moment on, Peruere's journey was one written in flames.
Yeah, she was angry.
When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success.
That must have been very traumatic, not gonna lie.
It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation.
I know it.
Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
Revenge, for sure. Killing the person at the very top.
Sabina, you mean? But...
Correct. This is the place where Peruware killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where
Okay,
she fought
wasn't
tooth
like
and
doing
nail
it
to kill
immediately.
the mother they shared.
She planned it, so it wasn't just anger, it was actually calculated. Whoo!
The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules. Peruware won the battle, and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along. You're Peruware. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
Yeah, I like the video, but I would also have liked it more if this was actual a surprise to me. Well, I guess we saw little Arle Peruware in the little pictures, so it wouldn't have been a surprise after all, I guess. Why is it so quiet? This was your story just as much as Clairvy's.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories.
I guess so.
After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father. And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
The Clairvy we met, though. Who is she exactly?
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met... Was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin.
Yeah, maybe it's a Leyline thing.
You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume.
Interesting. So she has something that can mimic the power of the Leyline in this way?
Of course. The chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case. Clairvy died when she was 16 years old. But what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self.
Interesting.
Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected.
Oh, that explains
Most of her
it,
memories
yeah.
were lost to the blaze as well.
That explains it.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed.
Oh.
Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years' worth, however. And it would be like living in the past.
Yeah.
Like returning to a version
It
of
was
yourself
like 2 stories.
never grew up.
That was like Pervy trying to warn them of like past day Knave and her doing, and Traveler and Paimon misinterpreting this as current day Knave and getting confused for that reason.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
Yeah, that's what
So
I'm
if all of
saying.
that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Yeah, maybe she didn't know that like the ashes thing was actually turning into a vision of a person.
Indeed.
Okay.
She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives. But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house
seems
to
like a
anyone
dangerous
who will
thing.
listen.
That seems like a dangerous thing.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight. They failed, yes?
She knew really everything.
The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape. And it is this very perception that traps her there.
Yeah. It's very interesting that Arle's power can leave something like the ley line memories. Her powers are very interesting. I hope we're gonna learn more about them, not just in the fight, but like actual lore. But maybe not just yet.
No matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Ooh, she's ruthless now.
Wait! Hyman can understand why you might want her gun, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them.
Yeah, they
I
just
hope
seem
you
very...
understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share, because that is how a household should be run.
I guess she has her principles, her upbringing, and being one of the Fatui has left deep impressions on her. And that's why she's so strict about it.
Is this really what you want to do?
We get Lumin voice. Oh!
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
I'll try to make her voice.
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs.
Yeah,
Anger
she is
and
traumatized
sorrow.
after all.
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well,
Suppressing
it
her
appears
feelings.
it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall. I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I gave your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Time for boss fight. Bugs.
Here they are, Father.
You gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me. Lenny!
Larvae.
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time, but I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
She's still in the shadow, yeah.
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh, stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
Oh no.
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Ooh,
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
I think she actually means Perry.
False. Why don't you share what you heard?
No, she doesn't. Okay.
Yes, Father. Secret Midnight Meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoy, Sato, Toddy. Nantoy clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in. Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person. Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a
Yeah,
bunch
she
of mean
said that
things about
before.
Father.
I did not!
You did.
You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us!
He's not.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to
Yep,
question
even though they
Father.
did seem out of
We're
touch.
birds locked in a cage. The The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
Oh. He's a fatui after all.
You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then.
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
She's just watching, observing.
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial.
Yeah.
A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of
Yeah,
thing
they're
is
very
hard to forget.
calculated. Must be very hard for kids to deal with that kind of stuff. I mean,
That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings.
7, that's a
lot of
lot.
the things you talked about really crossed the line.
It wasn't just one
Spying
thing.
on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place.
That actually makes
had this
sense.
planned
Ooh,
all
I didn't
along.
expect that.
Filial, Nantoy, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life.
She's in a shadow.
I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But rules are rules. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it. We broke the rules, plain and simple.
Yeah, it must be very hard to be in
I'm
that
sorry,
situation.
Sheplo. Fultz. I'm sorry, Father. We accept our punishment.
Chapleau, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
Yeah, let's see if it's like actual death. My suspicion is still that they have like their memory wiped, but let's see.
And so it shall be.
Is Traveler gonna do something? I feel like Traveler's gonna say.
Something you want to say, Linny?
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal? We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what
Yeah,
a real
that makes
home should look
sense.
like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've
Clary's
ever
still
been.
there. I wonder if Clary's gonna step in. That will be
So
interesting.
please, Father, please reconsider.
I agree with Linny.
Father, please.
Linny, you...
I also agree with Linny.
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your determination, I
Oh.
suppose we shall have to go about this a different way.
Okay.
Draw your weapons
She
and face me.
returning to her old ways.
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the House will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me.
Oh.
Demonstrate a
she's giving them
sufficient showing of
chance.
strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Okay, let's go. Time for fight.
Beat Father in a duel?
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Lenny.
And she's not gonna be. She's gonna be para resistant, isn't she, as well? Charles gonna join them, isn't it, aren't they? He has the bell, like canonically. Fermina has the bell.
Did you hear that, Traveler? Lynn and the others have to duel the knave. What should we do? Can they really win something like that? If they lose, those people from the house are really gonna be executed. Hey, are you listening?
Traveler's joining, I call it good. Is executing them really what she wants? She's giving them a chance, isn't she?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Oh, interesting.
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Back then, she never actually answered my question. But that makes the answer pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Oh, looking at that expression on her face, she seems really
yeah,
serious
I think
about
she's
this.
giving them
Guess that
a
means there's no chance
chance
she's throwing
here.
the duel on purpose, huh?
But not throwing it completely. Yeah. There's no way the knave will lose on purpose. Although...
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
Yeah, that was like Traveler's reason for joining.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation.
Traveler really in focus mode right now. Okay, let's go.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Yeah.
Traveler?
I'd like to see for myself what the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers can do.
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
Why not? If that's okay.
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
Okay, let's go. I'm ready for this. I've done the battle before for the mats, but I haven't seen the full cutscene at all.
Let my name echo in song! By royal decree!
Closer now.
Wait, hear me.
Is it my turn now?
Oh, she's in the air. That's not good for... That's not good for Nuvile. Yeah, she's too high up. Oops. Where is she?
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise.
She gonna... Yeah, we got the life. Font of life. Heal. There we go.
With these rising flames.
I can't do my charge attack. Rude.
Is it my turn now?
Ah, that's fun.
Spare your energy. Running is we have to draw a blade. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Yeah, I picked this stream. I knew the boss fight was gonna come.
Trapped like a bunch of
Okay, let's see. I didn't see this before, so... She's really like... They have like wings, but also like the spider... Spider aesthetic, sorry, I'm too distracted. Woo! And it's also the place where the old duel was. Is this like... Clervy gonna help? Cinder of 2 walls flames. 2 walls? Oh, this is gonna be hard. Oh, the beat drop. Hurry on, not pleased.
that remains. Now's our chance.
Over here!
Heal! Wah! I like how we hear like the voices of the children of the house. Oh no, I see his attack. This is scary. I should use first. Okay, what's gonna happen now? Cutscene. Woo! Yeah, she's serious. Are these the arrows from Linny? From in there. With the bell.
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
What was that?
Oh, I know.
Oh! These are illusions? Oh my god!
Sorry, Father!
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Ooh, she's too strong. Trevor also caught.
Father, no!
Yeah, Traveler's also called.
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
Is that her cursed stuff? Oh!
A crimson moon. I can't move.
Yeah, her door can't. What's this?
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
We lost. Oops. That was not good. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
We won, but we still lost.
Brother, are you alright? Lenny. Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
No!
I never thought things would end like this.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of
Oh.
strength and determination.
Okay, we're getting
In
a
light
change.
of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution.
Method. She can strap her down memories.
Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
The bubble flames. Sorry. Bottle flames. That doesn't sound very fun.
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you
It's like some
administer them.
special potions.
Bottled flames?
That doesn't sound very good, does it?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be
flames
extracted from my
her.
person and preserved.
Interesting.
Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. No
I knew
harm
it!
will come to you
I
physically,
knew
but
it!
your memories
The
will be
newspaper
burned
man was a
away.
hint. Newspaper man was a hint.
If you can withstand the pain, when you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization. In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house, and give you a new identity.
So that means the young man that I thought looked familiar, the one selling the newspaper outside the Palais Memornia, he must have been the same horror we saw on the list of executions. He wasn't killed at all.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your
I knew
memories
it. I knew
will
it. This was
alter
a
your
hint.
sense of self.
Now, if my understanding of the knave is right, she really thinks of that as killing him. The Herrera that lived in the House of the Hearth is dead. The one that remains is simply a normal person living out life with his beloved. Even so, it's much better than actually ending their lives.
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Interesting. It must be very hard to extract these flames from her. They seem to be very precious.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But
Don't make me cry now.
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Even though they're gonna be expelled every minute now.
of course, I'll remember.
You won't.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Fultz, Elwar, take them back to Poisson. And bring Lenny and the others as well.
Back to Poisson.
I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours.
Oh, interesting.
Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house.
She's so...
I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
She's so very principled, but still kind, even deep down. But I think she really means it with the killing. Like that this is actually like killing them.
Father.
Let's go.
Chaplot.
Here, grab my arm, Lenny. I'll help you walk back.
Thank you.
Good. What about Clairvy?
Clairvy.
What's gonna happen to her? Going to talk. Please let them talk for a little bit.
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time. You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
Yeah, she's being direct and honest.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's done speechless.
If this really is Clairvy's younger self, then I would say she's probably had enough lives.
Oh. Okay then.
Huh? That's it? You accepted it just like that?
Yeah.
Yep. If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me.
Interesting. She's not even a little bit surprised. That's the interesting part.
Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she?
Yes.
Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
It's really sad, though.
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often
what
sought
was with
comfort
the
in the
moon
night
that
sky.
disappeared? Was
You
that
wanted to see the aurora,
Oh,
so
was
one
she?
night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were
the
brought
aurora
back
keeps
each time.
coming up?
Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of
How
you by
horrible.
slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors.
So, canonically, Arle is very traumatized, but we haven't seen any direct stuff of that. I wish they would show that a little bit more. I think that would be more relatable and realistic. I guess some of the things could be artifacts of that, like her being so strict still, just from her upbringing and rules having to be followed and stuff.
Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite.
That must
to
have
fight
been
to
a very
draw
hard fight.
in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, for the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die.
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down.
It's been so hard for her, like, in this situation as well.
Somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Oh no, this is... You don't often get a chance to ask someone if they do it all the same again.
Is that so?
In this kind of situation.
Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate.
Yeah. I don't think the 3 siblings are gonna take the flames, by the way. Just for, like, continuity of the story. I don't know if they would go as far. Like, the developers. The freedom to choose their own fate. Yeah, this is a big difference. She doesn't try. She doesn't actually kill them. She just kills their memories, leaves them a blank slate.
It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization.
Oh, that was planned.
In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their
Yeah,
past.
if they don't have any memories, it doesn't make sense to punish them for the stuff they can't even remember, and will have no motive to do again, of course.
Of course. I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for.
Oh my god.
You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Yeah, I don't think you will be able to see
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world
It's the least I could do.
Really?
Okay.
Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight.
Promise related. Talk about the land of Animal, nation of freedom.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard, playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was
Yeah,
no
that must
one
have
there
been
to
very
listen,
alluring to
I
her.
would have continued to sing no matter what.
Freedom is what she wanted after all. Talk about the land of Chio, nation of contracts.
Ah, that's where more where it comes from.
Yep,
I never
but we're
knew
gonna
that
have an
before.
economic crisis because this is gonna be deflation and everyone's gonna wanna save their money and not spend it.
If I had some more, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry.
Yeah, she still cares
one
about
for
their mother,
Mother.
which is so sad.
It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses.
You can buy her a suit,
Mother?
it's fine.
Well, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different
She's so
one
precious.
every day.
She's so precious. Talk about the land of Electro, nation of eternity.
Those yokai you mentioned, what do they look like?
Some look like
I
children.
once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face. Are there any yokai like that?
We know one actually.
Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yep, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look.
As long as you have some beans, they're very tame. Talk about the land of Gendron, nation of wisdom.
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons. But at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in
Yep,
class.
you won't last
Things
long
that
though.
had nothing to do with studying. I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life actually sounds pretty great.
Oh, she has so low standards, it's sad. You tell Clary all around various nations you visited, eventually because...
The situation was super dangerous.
Oh, we're talking about
Lenny
full-time.
and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles.
Yep, and Paimon pulled out the funny glasses and solved it all.
That must have been hard for all of you. What happened next?
Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quickly.
Oh no, she's back!
I'm on, of course.
I didn't expect to see these glasses ever again.
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me.
Okay, can we skip over that, please?
So it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Okay, I'm glad we don't have to go through all this. She seems really happy, like all her troubles have been forgotten. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been able to truly relax. But I'm not sure how long this moment can last.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow.
Yeah.
Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
I do remember. As time passes, she'll probably forget everything we've told her and go back to that little scared girl who could only hide in the shadows. I was so busy thinking. I almost didn't notice. The sun has risen. Oh. Oh.
Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave?
Oh my god.
I get to experience the outside world as well?
I think you will vanish, but sure.
Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Maybe they will. Oh, the flower petals is really cute. There's gonna be something that remains of her.
Clairvy. She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
Oh, you did great.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid.
Oh, what happened to... Sadness will only Make you... What was it again? Oh, I can't remember.
I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures. But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Father?
It's Linny! Hey, Linny!
Yeah, didn't detect flames.
What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
What happened? What happened?
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filio and the others have left the house.
You can live in Pasona.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known.
I knew it.
Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps
and
become
saw
the
that
next
as well.
king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas. I must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility.
Future naive.
One not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
I guess it's the way he talks to the little siblings, which is kind and stands up for what's right.
You're brave, talented, and
yeah, I knew it. I know it.
You cherish. You would do anything to protect
cut her off.
them,
Sorry.
Even if it costs you your life.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
You're a hero, Linny.
Oh.
Hero? Father is the real hero.
Yeah.
Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life.
But she was still serious enough.
She must have had it all planned from the beginning. From the very moment she suggested a duel.
Even sooner, because she talked to Traveler.
I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough. Or smart enough.
You will be strong and smart enough.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction, and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though,
I know
that's
it.
Something that will come with time.
He's not strong enough just yet,
Even
but he will
without
be.
that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back.
I hope it's over soon, but it's still really interesting.
If reaching a certain standard were required to go
Very
after
high
what
level.
you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities.
But her curse thing helped for sure.
Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
She drinks really throwing me off though.
I understand, Father. Thank you.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents.
I knew that
Only
line.
then can a
What
family
did she
continue
say?
to flourish.
It's been a bit more than 3 hours. Okay, let's continue now.
The road ahead is not an easy one, so I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
Yeah, and thereby I also accept, like, to be the future head.
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down.
Yeah, I don't think we'll learn about this truth. That's just, yeah, it's gonna be the next big
Protecting
plot.
my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them.
Oh,
a
heck
lesson.
yes! Let's see
Having members
Father
who
teach them
longed
a
for the
lesson.
light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows.
Yeah, the spider
We need
seems
only
stronger.
wait for our prey to come to us.
Heck yes.
At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter.
Let's go.
No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain.
She has a plan, TM.
As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment.
It's very possible for either to happen.
No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
I'm not sure if it's gonna be the next big arc, but Project Stuja is definitely gonna come up again. Maybe it's not just next year, just yet. Wait until too late. Oh, I hate this. I need to move chat. Let's go. This takes so long, this takes so long, this takes so long. I will need to bleach my hair even more if I want it to be full green. But I didn't want to bleach it all at once, so I made it like steps. There's not that much bleach all at once.
Didn't Lenny say that Lynette and Fremine were recovering at the Hotel Bouffe d'été?
Bouffe d'été!
Wonders how they're doing. Maybe we should go check on them.
Let me get some ads here. Ignorant of ball. I know much more than you do. I know about Project Stuja. She was buried alive, was she?
Blindsided.
We're also near the edge. Oops, it's fine. Okay, let's go to Bouffe d'été. Bouffe d'été. Let me check YouTube. Yes, everything fine. Everything working fine. Oh, how far do we have to go? I don't wanna walk this way. Huh? He got a reaction? Why did he get a reaction? Oh no, I think it expired. Okay, it's fine. Like the draconic stacks or whatever.
Lynette, Fremine, how are you feeling?
Much better.
Whew, what a relief.
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
I'm right as rain.
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand, well, we've been bedridden for 2 days.
But you're still
I
alive.
can't even turn
And still
over.
have your memory. That's pretty pog, not gonna lie.
And I wanted to ask, is Claire V gone?
Yes, she is.
Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
We bid her farewell under a blanket of sunlight.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crucibina and Claire V. Actually,
He has met her?
I've met Crucibina before.
When you were like very little?
Wait, what? You've met the former knave?
Crucibina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the
he
House
must
of
have
the
been
Hearth.
very young then.
Crucibina had an extremely cruel and radical
Yeah,
way of
like the
doing
Harbinger.
things.
Arle
She
seems
was
a bit out of
alive.
character for an
The
Harbinger, not
atmosphere
gonna
in the
lie.
house was suffocating. When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved,
Yeah.
dead and injured alike, were gone. Crucibina never talked about the past
Okay,
with
so
us
they were the new
newcomers.
generation.
A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crucibina and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people
And did like the
subjected to her
collaboration with the
experiments,
doctor as well.
Clairvy included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented.
Yeah, makes sense.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about
Yeah, I
Crucibina
can
or
imagine.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself. The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
Yeah, why?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness
Yeah,
of
that
the
makes
past.
sense.
She was worried
seems
we'd
in
develop
character.
a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it.
She also probably is very traumatic for her and
The
stuff.
foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now. And that's what Father told us in the end.
It wasn't a very good impression, but it sounds like something Lynette would say,
But I
indeed.
still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Crucibina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been.
Yeah.
The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way, even just as a tool, would probably be giving
Yeah,
her
it
too
was
much
just
credit.
a cruel game she was playing, more
If Father
like
hadn't
it.
taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already...
Oh, don't think about that.
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together.
Yeah. She wants them to be an actual family.
But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because this is our home.
Yeah, but it's so good the option exists. Oh, but
We
these
may
flames
have
seem like
arguments
very
and
rare.
times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here, we will always have a home.
She said
Whether
it.
the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow.
It's gonna be a
We'll
tough
follow
one.
Father
I can tell.
wherever she
I can tell
chooses to
already.
go.
Proxy Cruiser is gonna be tough on you guys. But I have the feeling we're not gonna learn about what it actually is for a very long time. So let's
So I
see.
wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis. Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
Of course.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Just invite us back as guests and we'll call it even.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Are Filio and Nantoy okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently.
Okay, the 4,000 Thieves. Why do I remember
They
such a weird
seemed
detail?
happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say
Yeah.
they finally found the
And
kind
so
of life
amazing that this
they
option
always wished
exists.
for.
I'm really curious about Arle's power though and how they manifest. Or her curse. It seems to be not that straightforward in that it has good and bad effects, since it could be called a curse as well. So I wonder where she got them and why they remind me of Unknown God for some reason. What they are exactly. It's like, why didn't you get to see more of that? I really like the story quest, but I'm really curious about that now. Okay. Also, how it's connected to... Oh, we get the hearth. We get the actual hearth. Oh, I see. We also get some guides to order. Well, I can climb this, I guess. I haven't finished Lynette quest, so I can do this some other day, though. So, thank you so much for joining. I'll see if I can raid someone, actually. Let me do the proper stuff. Let me raid Tula, actually. I think it's only one. Okay, thank you for joining. Bye!